I just want to go ahead and say this is another very important video. It's how to keep your customers. This is the most important situation that you'll ever go ahead and that you'll do in life, and that is how to keep your customers, how to keep them happy, how to keep them coming to you. It is what you do. You want to give them a reason to go ahead and to use your company. You want to go ahead and give them a reason to go ahead and brag about you when they're talking to their buddies and friends about how you treated them, because that is going to bring you more business. If you think that your business does not run off of referrals and all that stuff and about doing good, then you're mistaken, because your life, your everything has to do with you providing a service, or you're providing a goal that is something that they can go ahead and take and brag about to their friends, and then their friends can go ahead and give you a call, and then you give their friends a deal. And that's how you do it. You don't go ahead and overcharge, and you don't go ahead and and do all that. You give them a reason to use you. You want to give them the best deal you can give them. The best deal is like, okay, if you have a business and say you're doing lawn service, and let's just say that in your neighborhood that $20 is the maximum that you can go ahead and go to give somebody a deal for mowing the lawn. Well, you know what? If you want to go ahead and go out there and make some money, do it for 15 bucks and then see how many customers you get. I bet you'll have everybody in the whole neighborhood using you as a person to get to mow the lawn, because you're doing it for 15 bucks and the normal price is 20 bucks. Do you see how it's going to change the whole situation? Do you see how everything in life, and I mean everything in life, is all about what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, and the price you're doing it for. Because if you do it for 15 bucks, then all the other people that are charging 20 bucks, they're gonna be like, what the heck, what's this dude doing? But the thing is, you aren't gonna have to fight to get customers, because you're already gonna have customers. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Killer advice number 2. I make friends with the front office lady. I make sure that she knows who I am. I make sure that I put on my game-winning face. I make sure that I do all these things in order to go ahead and keep her, in order to make her feel happy to see me. I don't want to go ahead and bring in my problems and my situations in there with me. I want to go ahead and have my smiley face on, and I want to make her feel good. And then if I'm in the position that I can go ahead and help her out in any way, shape, or form, I do it. If I can go ahead and provide her, like I go to a restaurant and they treated me excellent, I will go ahead and talk to her about that experience, and I'll see whether or not she likes it. If she likes it, you know what? I have these 2 other tokens, or not tokens, but I have these 2 other situations where I can give you, I can't remember what it's called, but I can give you this voucher where 2 people can eat for free at this place that I'm talking about. And that's what I do. I make sure that she is happy to see me. I make sure to go ahead and you know what? Maybe she isn't happy to see me. Because you wonder why? Her job is to keep people like you from getting close. That is what her job is to do. To not get close. And so what you got to do, you got to make friends any way you can. And any way you can do it, you got to do it. Number 3, I would go ahead and give them every reason to use me. I would make sure that whenever I went in there, I didn't bring with me my girlfriend was treating me bad, my car isn't running correctly, one of the employees is coming in there and he's acting up, he's using drugs or whatever he's doing, I wouldn't take that information with me in there. I would specifically go ahead and put on a smile and make sure that they feel happy to use me. You know what I'm saying? I'd make sure that everything I could do in order to go ahead and let them know that they are using the best company, and to go ahead and do it, I would make sure that they knew that they were using the best company to do it. That is what I'd be doing. Everything you have to do is for the customer. Everything you have to keep, you have to keep the customer happy. You have to keep the customer happy, to keep them calling you, to keep them using you. That is what you must do. Now, as a result of all that, I did, I want everyone here to know this. I did 6 years in Texas prison for doing something very stupid. I did an aggravated robbery and I did a burglary habitation. I got 2 strikes against me, and so it is what it is. But anyway, what happened is I'm 17 years old and I go to prison, and I got out when I was 23 in Texas prison. And like by far, the hardest place to do time is Texas. I just want everyone here to know that. I'm not just sitting there saying it because I came from Texas. Like, I've literally seen what it's like to do time over there. I did 6 years over there, from the time I was 17 till the time I was 23. Do you know what kind of attitude I have, being out here in the world? Being out here, being able to take care of myself, being out here to go ahead and support myself, to support my 3 boys, all that stuff, like, I'm happy to go ahead and do that, because I should have spent the rest of my life in prison, but I didn't. Judge Barr ended up giving me a 6-year sentence, and I did all 6 years of it. But the thing is, I know what it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because of those situations that I put myself through, I know what it's like to go ahead and to make it through that situation. You know what I mean? I can't go ahead and speak correctly right now, because a lot of things are going through my mind, but I just want everyone here to know that I don't care what your issue is or what your problem is or whatever it is that you have going on, to understand that whenever you get in front of the customer, to put on that smile and sell it. You know what I'm saying? That is what you got to do. That is what people don't do. You got to sell yourself. You got to sell your business, and that is what you got to do. Number 4, okay, why is my business in business? Why am I in business? I'm in business because that customer decided to call me instead of Hokomo Joe. That customer decided to use me instead of Hokomo Joe. That customer, had the capacity to use me and my services instead of Hokomo Joe. That is the reason why I'm in business, to keep my customer happy, to keep them calling me. I want to go ahead and all the time let it be known that I'm in business to serve them. I'm in business to serve them. I'm in business to serve them. That is what I must do. That is the only thing I must do. I let it be known that that is why I'm in business, to serve my customers. Okay, here's number 5. Do everything within your power in order to make your customer happy, to give them a reason to call you, to give them a reason to use you, to give them a reason to talk about you. to give them a reason to exclaim what it is that you're about and all that stuff. That is why you're in business, in order to please people. Make them feel good. Make them feel right. Do all these things that you know you don't like to do. Do it for your customers. That is what you must do. Do it for your customers. No joke. No joke. Treat your customers as if they are good as gold. Good as gold, because they are. They're providing for you, cars, trucks, a reason to be in business, all these things. Treat them like they are good as gold. All right. Well, I just want to go ahead and say thank y'all very much for watching me again. Treat your customers good as gold. They are good as gold. You know what I'm saying? They are very important. They're the reason why you are in business. Treat them that way. Do not treat them anything different. Treat them good. Think of different things you can do to go ahead and to get more customers based on doing something. And understand that whenever you do something for your customer, it's a tax write-off. What does a tax write-off do? That means you're going to have to spend, whatever it is, but you're supposed to be spending 30% of what you make, 30% of everything that you buy, 30 cents on the dollar is supposed to go to taxes. Well, get a reason to get some of that money back at the end of the year. And by doing that, give your customers whatever you can give them. You know what I'm saying? Do it. Like, that is how you get the money back. Give to your customers. It doesn't cost you anything to give to your customers. So anyway, I hope that y'all learned something. I wanted to go ahead and teach something that will be positive, that will go ahead and talk about whatever it is. This right here is one of my trucks, the Ford Electric. This is my one of my companies that I had. I also had an irrigation business called Green Yard Works. I also had a sales and marketing business which was called Ford Works. All those names have been, the Green Yard Works has been shut down, and now it's called Ford Irrigation. I call everything Ford. I like the name Ford because I'm always moving forward. Always moving forward. That is how I am. Always going forward. Don't ever go backwards. Go forwards. But anyway, I just like to say, I hope that y'all go ahead and that y'all learn something from this. I hope that y'all went over and that y'all treat y'all's customers correctly, that y'all get more business. Y'all take care. Have a good day, and we'll see you later. Till next time.